Alright, hello Paul. Hopefully this will give you some idea of how I do my cuttings anyway. So basically I start 3 parts of the Levington's F2, followed by 1 part sharp sand and 1 part vermiculite. The heat bed is on now at 16 degrees. I've watered part of the hotbed with the capillary matting, so you can see it there, and then here's the mixture in the trays ready to take cuttings. Right then, we want to make sure that every cutting we do has a label. I used to do it as I went along, but now I bought this, so all the labels are all pre-done with everything that I need. Saves a bit of time once the cuttings are coming out. Right, here we are back in the greenhouse again, and these are the stuff as I do it, Paul. Got a nice new blade ready for the scalpel. This is the hormone compound that I use, and then just the water to keep rinsing the blade. Here's the original stuff that I don't do anymore, but I keep the cap just to make a hole. Some nice fresh clean paper towels, and of course a nice clean tile. And then I have my list ready to mark which ones I've taken, and of course here's the trays that we did last night, and they've been on the heat last night, so they should be in good condition, ready to go. So basically I start here and I just make a small hole just to give the cutting a chance to get in, and then I'll do all that obviously for all the holes in the tray. Try and keep to the middle. As I say, you can see how far I'm going down, not too far. It's just to really give the cutting a good chance. Right, so we can see now that we've got quite a few cuttings ready to go, and hopefully I'll be able to show you exactly what we're looking for. So if we look down here, you can see that this is quite a fat cutting. So what we want to try and do, this is very difficult with one hand, we want to take the cutting off just under the node, the leaf node there, and there you can see it's hollow, and the actual cutting is hollow too. So we don't need that. That won't take. So what we need to do now is we'll take this a bit further down. It's very difficult to do this with one hand, and we'll take this off there near to the tuber, and then around the bottom of that you see how thick that is, but what will happen is that will start side shooting and produce thinner cuttings. So that's what you don't want. You don't want anything that's hollow. So we'll look around and we'll see. So we'll come over, because you've got Rycroft Zoe. Here's Zoe here, and this one is a nice size. So you can see there, that's where we want to be, just under that node. That's the leaf node where the leaves protrude. So we'll just cut that off. And we'll bring this one with us back down. Right, so here we have the cutting. What we want to do, we want to get this as close to the leaf node as possible. So roughly about there. Okay. So there you can see it. You can see how close we are to that. This one's got quite a bit of leaf on it, so we want to cut down a bit of that leaf area, because that will only allow it to transpire more. So we'll cut these two leaves in half. Again, trying to do this with one hand is a bit difficult. So here we have our cutting, and then we're just going to dip that into cutting. So you can see we've got some hormone powder on the bottom, and then we're just going to push that down to the base of that leaf there. So there you can see exactly how that is. Now the most important thing, and definitely don't forget to do this, is your labels. So we've got some Rycroft Zoe labels. Once we get one sorted out. And then there you go. So that's roughly how you do it. So good luck. I'll put a little bit more on when I've sort of got this tray going. Right, these are a few more that I've just done. These are all Rycroft Zoe. You can see they do vary in sort of sizes, but don't worry about that. They're all down to the leaf node. And then what I do now this is the last Zoe I take, and then just give that a nice whiz around, and then a nice wipe on a fresh towel. Should have moved that over there really. So that's nice and clean, ready for the next variety. And it's exactly the same as before. Little dib, and then into the prepared hole, push it down up to there. Some of these you'll see are a little bit longer, but that is down to the next leaf stem. If you cut it too short, you get such a small cutting. But again, push right in, and then finger and thumb just compress it in, and then we just, oh, sorry about that, we just repeat that, pushing that in and then just firming that around. And obviously not forgetting the labels. You can put the labels whichever side. This is just the way I do it, being left-handed. Be a nice idea if we put that the right way around, all facing the same way. Some people, they'll only put one label for the whole variety they do. I tend to do mine for every single plant, and that way when I pot them up the label's already done, and I can just take the label out and put that straight into the 3-inch pot. So that having done some of those, what we need to do is tidy up. Now I can't show you that just at the moment because I just realised I've just cleaned my blade again. Oh, I could do it again and then re-clean it, it doesn't really matter. Not exactly Cecil B. DeMille here. Right, and what we will need to do then is tidy up all the bits where we've taken the cuttings from. So we just want to go just near enough to the tuber but not to attach the tuber, just like that. And then what we'll do, you get all that rubbish out of the way, and there you can see we've left a little tiny bit on, and then obviously as it grows I'll show you another picture of it, and that way it keeps it nice and tidy, but it allows the shoot to reshoot again with normally 4 plants. So that's all you do. We'll go round and I'll cut all these off, and then I'll show you another picture. So there we go. 14 cuttings of Rycroft Zoe. They'll wilt over the first day or so. You'll see them probably sag a little bit, but once they take and they start rooting, then they'll be away. It should take about 2 weeks at this time of year with the light that we have. And let's have a look to see what's happened with the tubers now they're cleaned up. So there you can see I've cleaned all the bits of cutting, got them down. There's obviously the smaller ones that we didn't take. So when you get the ones that are similar to that they actually come from underneath the tuber, and you can't find the bit that's closest to the tuber itself, I tend to cut it down to the first set of leaves, and then you'll get 2 cuttings coming out from either side of those leaf axils. So I'm going to crack on because I think I've got about another 80 or so to take, and I'll get this video ready for you and hopefully be up there for you this afternoon. Alright mate, if there's any questions just let me know. Cheers. Right, so there's the first tray finished, Paul. So you can see how I've got them all labelled. A bit OCD with the labels, but you don't lose track of them then. So they'll now be moved, as you can see where it's wet down the bottom. So we'll move those down, and then we'll put them over there like that. Put them away from the curtain, and then we'll give them a nice fine spray of water, and that'll be it for a few hours. And I'll give them another spray in about another 4 hours time, because they'll start losing through transpiration. But obviously once the tent comes down this evening they'll be alright. What you could do with yours, and I haven't got one at my disposal but I'll find one, is the clear lid, and at night you can have the lid on there and have it down, and then in the morning give them a spray and then put the lid on, but leave it so it's got some air getting into it. But I'll do a little video for that and show you that. We'll go back round, and then you can see here how I've cleared the Zoes. You can see where I've cut all the remaining sort of stems that I've cut. Obviously the ones that are still on there are too young to take. So yep, all going well at the moment. Hope this is going to be of some help. If you've got any questions mate, just you bang away and ask. Okay, listen, you take it easy and we'll speak soon. Bye. Sorry, before I should have said goodbye, I should have shown you what I do. I put the date on the list and the number of cuttings taken, so you can see it there, and then we'll turn over and see it there. I've just taken the last 5, which are Kenora Sunset, so I've already got the date on there. And then Kenora Sunset, we just put down here 5 cuttings. Okay, that really is goodbye mate. See you soon. Bye.